Ali McCoy's plays right from the start of the match. And there is Ian Ferguson, named in Andy Roxburgh's Scotland squad for the game in Cyprus, and of course the player responsible for effectively saving Rangers Cup blushes on Saturday when he struck that spectacular second-half equalising volley. Not surprisingly, Raith Rovers manager Frank Connor gives a vote of confidence to the same 13 players who performed so admirably well on Saturday and came oh so close to causing a major cup upset. Wearing the number 8 jersey for Raith Rovers tonight, a figure very well known to most Rangers fans as well as Raith Rovers fans, that is Gordon Dalziel. Not only is a former Ibrox player, of course, but it was his headed goal that opened the scoring in that first game at Kirkcaldy and almost brought about that cup shock. So the customary huge crowd inside Ibrox, the stadium an absolute cauldron of noise, and undoubtedly the Rangers support anticipating that the team can make amends and see off any challenge from the First Division side. They did so well on their own territory. The Raith Rovers, I'm sure, will be equally determined to acquit themselves well here tonight at Ibrox. There's the early header from Terry Butcher and Mark Walters looking to send Ali McCoist away. Challenged by Kevin Drinkle, judged unfair by match referee Bill Crombie. Brown swinging it forward, that's a good ball. Inside to Ian Ferguson. Tackled there by Ronnie Coyle. That too will be a free kick. Referee right up with play. This one, as you can see, in a very interesting position. It's right of centre. Derek Ferguson over the ball. His namesake Ian just behind him. Ian Ferguson steps forward, strikes, blocked, and a second chance, and a great effort by Ian Ferguson. Taken forward, Derek Ferguson laying it up to Neil Cooper. This is Rangers Ian Ferguson, something of a commentator's nightmare. Derek and Ian Ferguson, the Rangers side, also Ian Ferguson on the Raith side. This is Cooper advancing at a pace, and I suspect that was recriminations on the part of Paul Sweeney. Cooper bursting away from his man. The determination from Paul Sweeney was going to make the challenge, and down goes Neil Cooper. Now this is a dangerous position, especially if you're that man, Gordon Arthur, the Raith goalkeeper, screaming at his defence. Looks like a 3 or 4 man defensive wall. Derek Ferguson to Ian Ferguson. Deflection, here's a chance. Good goalkeeping by Gordon Arthur. John Brown always taking full advantage. Free kick shot from Derek to Ian Ferguson. Not a very good shot. The deflection, Brown in the blind side, and Arthur done very quickly. Good run by Stevens, chip across goal, no one there. And John McStay, almost in trouble, Alan McCoist. This is Drinkle. And Raith defence living very dangerously. The pressure's still on. This is John Brown. Walters. Brown driving cross. Drinkle! That was a magnificent turn and shot by Kevin Drinkle. Ball infield, the cross from John Brown. Drinkle turning onto his right foot and lashing at it. That wasn't too far away. It's a spectacular clearance from Bobby Glennie. Here's Paul Sweeney in space. Sweeney, no offside. Ian Ferguson is onside. Help is arriving in the middle. Ian Ferguson with Rovers shoots. Great save by Nicky Walker. John McStay follows up, tries a lob shot, and that effectively was a let-off for Rangers, and those boos in the background say it all. A very swift counter-attack it was. Raith Ian Ferguson coming in from the right. Nicky Walker done very quickly to block. John McStay, the full-back, following up, controlling it, just lobbing it, lofting it over the top of the crossbar. Harry Stevens down the line for Walters, who switched to the right. Here's Ian Ferguson for Rangers. Murray going across to cover Walters, makes a run. Support in the middle here. There it is again. Drinkle can't control it now. Look at McCoist and a snapshot. And that'll pass Gordon Arthur's right hand post. by Stevens. Drinkle couldn't control it. And it was Neil Cooper with a left foot shot. He wasn't too far away from target. Butcher Goff. It's Butcher eventually, and then John Brown back to his goalkeeper. For Raith Rovers, very much a case of Ibrox revisited, because with the same replay this time last year at the same stage of the Scottish Cup, a 0-0 draw at Kirkcaldy after the game had been twice postponed. In the midweek replay, Rangers running out in the end, easy winners by 4-1, but certainly they're not finding it all their own way tonight. There's a ball played in for Drinkle. A touch must be Mark Walters. The opening goal for Rangers. 34 minutes. Rangers 1, Raith Rovers 0 in the breakthrough at last. The throw-in taken on the far side. Control. Ian Ferguson, Drinkle couldn't quite control it. He got a second chance, and there was Walters with his easiest of tasks to put it behind into the net. Rangers 1, Raith Rovers 0. Ian Ferguson good layoff with the head to Gary Stevens, being allowed a lot of room in that right-hand side. And a good cross too. McCoist is there. Well, it came off a Raith head last, as a referee. It's another corner to Rangers. Quarter circle. Teddy Butcher menacing in there. Arthur comes off his line, he's missed it. Chance back, played in. Ian Ferguson trying to be up for Derek Ferguson. Intelligent ball to Walters. Left-footed cross, near post. Cammy Fraser's there, almost in trouble from McCoist and Derek Ferguson. And Raith almost getting themselves into all sorts of bother inside their own goal area. Brown with the header back to Walters. Dead ball line and an accurate cross and a header off the post, and a save by Arthur and away to safety. Richard Goffin was coming up, moving, strength in the air from Walters' cross. Goff the positive header down off the post, and the goalkeeper very fortunate there to block it. And Cammy Fraser behind for this corner. Goff stays up along with Butcher, of course. Walters' cross. Header again, and dropping behind for a goal kick. That's Walters' corner. It's Teddy Butcher way at the back. A looping header over the top it goes. So, checking the watch tells us we're now inside the closing 3 minutes of this first period. The ball goes behind, and that will be a corner to Raith Rovers. By their own standards, a substantial support done with them from the Kingdom of Five. And now Dina look on for this ball to be played. Well, in fact, the full-back John McStay with the flag kick. There it is, driven cross away strongly by Gary Stevens, only as far as Cammy Fraser. A tremendous effort from Cammy Fraser. There was a corner from the full-back. It was an outswinger headed up by Gary Stevens. Cammy Fraser keeping his eye on it, punched once, the half volley, and I tell you, that wasn't too far away. The kick out from Gordon Arthur, perhaps the last of this first period. A strong header by Teddy Butcher, and there in fact goes the half-time whistle from referee Bill Crombie. There is the figure of Mark Walters. A very frustrating 30 minutes or so for he and his colleagues, and eventually the breakthrough in 34 minutes, getting that goal from close range. It makes a half-time score. Rangers 1, Raith Rovers 0. So it's Rangers that get the second half underway. I just wonder what the respective managers had to say in their own dressing rooms at half-time. Certainly Raith by no means too despondent, I would think. Mike Connor's fighting qualities will be shown all the way by his players. Certainly in that last 10 or 15 minutes, they showed some menace on occasion. Remember, it was Nicky Walker, an initial good save in 25 minutes before Rangers had opened the scoring. Rangers, they have their upper hand with that goal from Mark Walters, and I'm sure Graham Souness will be impressing upon his men that they improve upon that. Here's Alan McCoist getting his first touch, An offside flag by the linesman below us. I suspect against Kevin Drinkle. Looking at the corner and centre flanks, I would have judged the winds to be blowing in favour of Rangers. There's Neil Cooper, Mark Walters. A long ball, looking for Drinkle. He's got it too inside the area, tries to turn it back. Ali McCoist, and blocked there by a Raith Rovers defender, Bobby Glennie. That was a let-off for the First Division side. The long ball forward out of defence. Drinkle doing supremely well, controlling it, jesting it down. The cutback from McCoist, and Glennie getting in the way. Mark Walters, yet another corner. He had a few in the first period. Back post, the header done by Butcher. So simple. Kevin Drinkle, 2-0. 1.5 minutes into the second period. Rangers 2, Raith Rovers 0. It was a corner from Mark Walters, causing all the damage. A long floated cross. Terry Butcher keeping his eye on it. Back post, headed down. Kevin Drinkle won't get them any easier than that. Murray looking there rather hopefully for Ian Ferguson. There's Drinkle. Close control. And Paul Sweeney, just a gentle nudge, well spotted by the referee. I suspect Gary Stevens will take the free kick himself. Walters, McCoist lining up across the penalty area. There's Stevens. Chip looking for McCoist. Ali McCoist again. Drinkle too. Ali McCoist going for in his own. Great effort from Ali McCoist. Typical of the striking prowess. The free kick from Gary Stevens floated in. Now look at the battling and fighting qualities of McCoist. 3 Raith Rovers player, and still he fought on determinedly in the shot, just curling away from the upright. John McStay's throw in. Logan leaves it. Ian Ferguson breaks. Good ball to Walters. It's 3 against 3. Drinkle through the middle. McCoist right of centre. Walters taking on Coyle. Great run by Walters. The chip. Kevin Drinkle. And just beyond the left-hand post of Gordon Arthur. And that was a superb counter-attack from Rangers. The sprint forward by Mark Walters. Support provided by Kevin Drinkle. The delicate glancing header. And that wasn't too far away. DL. The ball played forward for Logan, and the long outstretched leg there of Terry Butcher, cutting it out. And a free kick, and Mark Walters getting involved in that far side with John McStay. And Mark Walters could find himself in a bit of trouble. Up the ball incident almost. Let's just see if we can find out what happened here. There is Walters, McStay. Mark Walters following right through the initial contact. McStay goes down. And then the follow-through appeared to drag McStay by the leg. John McStay would appear to be making some sort of appeal. He's certainly going into the referee's notebook. Exactly on the hour mark. John McStay is booked. What will follow for Mark Walters? Butcher's free kick. Played in there by Stevens, away by Ronnie Coyle. Ball will go right out of play. So a throw into Rangers, which Gary Stevens will want to throw long. There's Drinkle near post. Chance for Ali McCoist, the goalkeeper. A reaction save and away from the danger area, and that was a let-off for Raith Rovers. A long throw in. By Drinkle, Ali McCoist, an instinctive block, and eventually John McStay and Mark Walters with the last touch. Drinkle with the head flick to Mark Walters to the dead ball line. The cut back for Alan McCoist. They couldn't get there. That's another corner. Alan McCoist being thwarted at that near post. There's Richard Goff moving into picture. Terry Butcher, of course, has also come forward. There he is. Walters floated free kick. Drinkle the header. Alan McCoist off the crossbar and away off the line. A spectacular goal line clearance. The corner from Walters causing all the damage again. Drinkle with the initial header. Then Alan McCoist. It came off the crossbar. Butcher was in there and eventually off the line by the Raith defender. Well, Swede dwarfed there by Neil Cooper. Derek Ferguson taking a bit of a knock. He's gone down, holding his shoulder. A tussle for the ball, along with the defender. The defender appeared to make some contact, went down very quickly. And Derek Ferguson clearly out of the pain. A round of applause from the Rangers support. That would be a blow for Derek Ferguson because he's included in the Scotland squad to go to Limassol. And he's being replaced now by Stuart Monroe. Walters with a free kick, drives it in, break for Kevin Drinkle, a save by Gordon Arthur, and an own goal by, of all people, Cammy Fraser. With 11 minutes or so remaining, that is certainly that. The free kick some 25 yards out, Walters driving in, it took a deflection, breaks to Kevin Drinkle, the shot, this instinctive save by Gordon Arthur, and dejection for Cammy Fraser. Rangers perhaps looking to make a grandstand finish inside these closing 10 minutes. This is Walters again. Ali McCoist. And Ferguson. Trying to play it through for Drinkle. Richard Goff has stayed forward. There he is. Puts it in play. Near post cross. A shot by Neil Cooper. Magnificent goalkeeping by Gordon Arthur. A great piece of play by Neil Cooper. It was Richard Goff taking the ball as it fell wide. He looked up, first time cross. A great effort from Neil Cooper and a very good stop from Arthur. Cammy Fraser having to keep his eye on it. He heads it away from danger. John McStay, a cacophony of boos once again going on the stadium. McStay touches the ball. The referee having a look at his watch. In fact, he's blown the full-time whistle. It's all over. Rangers go through to the fourth round of the Scottish Cup. Perhaps not the most impressive performance in the first half, but the end of the 90 minutes, the desired result, 3 goals to 0, and Rangers go through. Rangers 3, Raith Rovers 0.
Frank, I saw you walk around the park after the game there, contemplating the night. What were you thinking about?
It's just a great occasion for us to come and play at Ibrox as we done last year. And we've done reasonably well in the first half, and they got a goal just before half-time and a goal after half-time. It's very difficult to come back from that. From then on out, it's hard work for the team.
You're disappointed, but obviously very proud of your men.
Oh, I thought we played them right to the very end, or we tried to play them right to the very end. We took the game as often as we could. Not very often in the last half hour, but there you are.
Frank's right, his team did battle very hard, and we were fortunate to get the goal just before half-time, and then the one after half-time just killed the game. And I've got to be happy with the second half performance because they did try and play and we did create a lot of chances. And a wee bit more luck, we would have got a few more goals. That might have been a wee bit unkind to Raith because they did work very hard, and as you said, they've gone away and they can be very proud of their display.